Today, I'm going to do a video that I've been wanting to do since the beginning of this semester. And it's a video on tips on how to get through college. And the reason I'm doing this is because a lot of my viewers are in high school, and some of the girls have been asking me, like, how do I survive college? And I'm wondering, like, the different atmosphere and, like, how people are gonna like me and how they're gonna act. So, I'm just gonna give you some tips, and hopefully, when you enter college, or if you are already in college and you're struggling through it, then maybe this will help. But I'm no expert, so we'll see. Okay, the first thing that I think is really, really important is that you have a flexible job. The reason I say this is because if you have a job where you work like 30 hours a week and you also have to go to classes, that's not going to be very good because you have 12 hours of classes and then you go to work. So, when are you going to study in between there? Just make sure that the job that you have allows you to study and also go to work. Like, my job, sometimes I'll be like, I want 18 hours this week, or can I have a little more hours that week? That week I'm off school, something like that. And I'm not going to say where I work, but it is international. I just, I don't want to give any more away than I need to. But the company is really good about working with school schedules because we have a lot of college kids and high schoolers there. So just make sure you get a really flexible job when you're entering college because you don't want to be all stressed out, especially if it's your first semester of college. The second thing that I really recommend is that you have plenty of pens on you, plenty of pencils, and always, always, always a highlighter. Because in high school, they say you need them, but then you get into classes and then you just get out of them. Because I've been through high school and I know how you guys feel. You just want to get out of there and you don't even care anymore. And if you're seniors, then you have senioritis. But in college, I turned a new leaf when I got into college. And I just always, always carry a highlighter with me. And teachers in class, they'll hint on what's going to be on the test or what's in their notes or in the book. And so you always want to have a highlighter for that. And you always want to take notes with either a pen. Some professors, they actually prefer that you write in pen. And I've never had a professor say that you have to write in cursive. I remember teachers in like middle school saying that cursive is going to be a big thing in college. Well, no, it's not. All you do is like maybe sign your name in some places, but that's it. The third thing that I recommend, and it kind of goes along with pens and pencils and highlighters, is take notes. And basically take notes like you've never taken notes before. Because some of these classes are going to be like an hour and a half, and it's going to be either PowerPoints or they're just going to be talking like, and you're going to be writing and writing and writing. Some kids in my classes, I don't know if they're new. I don't know if they just have a really good photographic memory. And I'm just looking at them like, what are you going to do when we have like this 3-chapter test and you have nothing in front of you to go over? Because even though you have the book, there is so much that the professors add on that's not in the book. So that's just a hint. So always make sure you have a notebook in front of you. I have this really cool 5-star notebook, and I'm only taking 3 classes this semester. So it has like 3 different sections and folders so I can be organized and put the paper in the folders for the certain classes. The 4th thing that I recommend is to always have an iPod or an MP3 player or some kind of music handy. Because when you are walking around campus and you have to go from one end of the school all the way to the other, it's going to be really boring if you don't have any music to listen to. Because even though you might know some people on campus, you're not going to know everybody like you did in the halls in high school. Like, oh hey, oh hey. You might know a few people and you'll just nod and wave. But I really, really recommend that you have an iPod or some kind of MP3 player and headphones that block out noise, because it really makes you walk faster, so you're not just thinking about walking all the way to that other building that you have to go to. So that's what I recommend, but don't just buy an expensive iPod to do that. That's just what I do.